we are running one of Finland's largest open access imaging facilities. So we house a lot of different imaging equipment. We develop software solutions for accessing this equipment, for managing the image data, and so on. And one critical aspect that we're working on a lot is super resolution imaging. And here we see an example of that, which is going on right now with one of our newest instruments. So this is where we can image details that normal light microscopes cannot image. So we can see much more. And this is part of the specialties of Finland also when it comes to the European level. So we can look at very fine details of what is happening, for instance, in cancer cells. Here we have some cancer cells with some different proteins have been marked in those cancer cells to study, for instance, the development of novel drugs and treatments for cancer. That's one very typical application area. There are a lot of different details when it comes to how cells operate that we are studying here. Turku Bioimaging overall also covers medical imaging, so we have a huge spectrum of different applications and different topics that we actually study. Well, in the current era of biology, practically we know the genetic side of things. So the gene sequences have been largely sorted out and are increasingly being sorted out for a number of species. So we need to know what the genes are doing. So basically imaging is needed all throughout. It is the most requested infrastructure, for instance, in Finland, according to many different surveys. Almost all life science research groups use imaging because it allows you to actually see with all these modern technologies, often in 3 or 4 dimensions, what is actually happening in the cells. What do the genes actually do? How do cells actually react when you put a cancer drug on cancer or something like this?